Alright, back at the scene of the crime. The crime of the century. Sidewalk chalk. Never use soap on sidewalk chalk. How you doing?
Hi.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Hi. Back at the scene of the crime. The blue mark. The blue mark was made by a county employee, a woman with a clipboard or a bunch of papers in her hand, and they left that. I guess that's okay. Pink mark is a new mark. That wasn't here yesterday. They use soap to clean up chalk. Never ever use soap on chalk. News Now Patrick was standing right there. Or no, News Now Patrick allegedly drew that circle around News Now Houston when he was standing there in the corner. The power washing didn't work because they used soap. Somebody get married? Congratulations. Blue Ivy, how you doing? Aussie John, how you doing? Couple just got married. And the observer inside the window. Tuck just went through the security checkpoint. And the blue vehicle, Sheriff's Department's vehicle, was sitting here yesterday that made all those tire marks on the ramp, is gone. Probably out making more tire marks. Just back at the scene of this crime, James. The criminal mischief. Kids chalk. The Rockwall County Courthouse. Got Otto heading this way. Well, I think he's talking to Chuck Bronson. And hope the camera actually catches the haze of where the chalk was, because when they tried to clean it up, they used a little bit of water, added some soap to it, which kind of sealed the chalk in, it seems like. A guy was power washing. Sorry about that. They power washed it last night. That didn't seem. Should have never used the soap. I believe the observer was right about here. That's the chalk outline. The chalk outline from where the observer was laying. And you can see the haze, I hope.
Can we take a picture by the tree?
No chalk signs, yeah. Criminal mischief. $750 bond each for 4 people. Never ever use sidewalk chalk. Let your kids buy chalk. We have people that got arrested for writing sidewalk chalk on this property yesterday. $750 each bond. Criminal mischief. Yeah, John, it is unbelievable, especially when that little blue cart was making all these marks. And it looks like they were doing donuts down there. It's kind of hard to see. But all 4 are out now. I don't have the link, but Chris Powers has a PayPal link. He's the one that actually funded the bonds for each of them. Here's the marks where the cart made all the marks. And again, this blue line was done by a county employee as she was leaving. They left that. Let's go check out Auto for a minute. I know there's only 5 people here. Appreciate you all. Heading towards Chuck Bronson and Auto the Watchdog. Deep in thought. What do you think of the sidewalk chalk incident?
Well, you want my honest opinion?
Absolutely.
I think that that was designed. Those arrests were designed not to stop a crime, but to silence speech. And unfortunately, it did work.
Yes, it did. But it kind of backfired on him a little bit, didn't it?
A little bit.
A lot more people seen it.
Well, a lot more people seen it. It brought a lot more attention to the root of the problem, that there is a First Amendment crisis in this country. I mean,
And who was the first person that got charged, actually?
I don't know.
It was the Observer. Why?
The Observer was the first one charged?
Charged, formally charged. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I just wonder why. And why does everybody get $750 bond for using kids' chalk? I warned the children up there. I warned the parents, never bring chalk to the house because they could get fined.
I believe it's a weapon.
Yeah. Weaponized chalk.
Weaponized chalk. Right. It's a thermonuclear chalk. It's clay.
It would have came off at the first rain, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But they use soap.
They use soap.
And they
right?
screwed it up.
That makes it more permanent.
Right.
So soap is a surfactant.
Exactly.
Right. It creates surface area.
Yes.
If you want chalk to look good, you can rub it in a little bit with your fingers, and that smooths it out and presses it down so it's nice and flat.
Exactly.
Right. We've done a lot of chalk. Right. When you add a surfactant, it actually creates more surface area on the pavement. So what they did is actually made it worse.
Absolutely.
And they're going to charge, of course they're going to try and charge us more for that.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
So there, again, the actions of the state, they caused a problem, made it worse, and now they're punishing the people for First Amendment activities.
Which in one hand isn't bad, because I understand the American Civil Liberty Union loves chalk protests.
They do.
I love the grin.
They do. Now, I was afraid that there was going to be more arrests. I've also been told that they cleared out a lot of people from this jail, from the local jail, to make room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday we were all about seeing how much room they really had.
Yeah. So we need somebody to do FOIA requests for the surveillance cameras inside the lobby of the Rockwall County Detention Facility of the Rockwall County Sheriff's Department.
Exactly. And body cams on the arresting officers.
Body cams on the arresting officers. We had an incident last night where our recording devices were manipulated somehow, and of course we didn't get to see that. So
right.
I'm trying to go back right now, but I don't have any data. I'm gonna have I fucking used all my data, right? So we're gonna have to go to a place with Wi-Fi and do so. But that's one of those curious things. I wonder, and we're also going to line up the videos and see how the time for each of the videos between mine and Not Now Maybe Later, and put those on top of each other and see which event happened first, right? Because my camera had a wider angle,
right,
and his was directly on him.
Aussie John said, "Good shit, Otto."
Good shit. Good shit. So
because shit
is fucked up and stuff, right? So people think we're idiots, and that we're not very bright, but in reality, we've spent a lot of time thinking about and organizing and planning these things. And of course, there's some minor details, relatively minor details that fuck up, but in reality, we actually go through a lot of effort. That's why we're all fucking exhausted.
Right.
That's why we put a lot of effort into it so that we don't miss something.
Otto slept at the jail last night.
I did.
Otto and 3 other people, at least 3, I think.
Yeah.
But everybody's out now.
Everybody's out of jail presently.
Yes.
Right. I'm done in Rockwall, at least for the time being.
Otto would love to be permanently banished from the state of Texas.
Yes, if I got a trespass from the state of Texas, I would not appeal it. I'll tell you that.
And you would never come back again.
Never come back to Texas. I'm fucking done with this place. Not just because of this, but because I'm ready to move on with my life. Everybody else is getting to move on with their life, so I would like to do the same.
Jason D said he's watched you sleep all night.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hey, and you feel free to do your own analyzing of the event. I'm sure that our videos are gonna be used against us. As long as you're within fair use, I'm fine with that. Please give credit to the creators of my videos. I can only speak for my videos.
Mine as well.
So, yeah, please, post it, share it, tell your friends.
Exactly.
And go tell other police departments that this is what happens when you fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, we all have these little handy dandy recording devices.
That's right.
Right here.
The lethal cameras.
Right. and they shoot in 480p at 30 frames a second, and They're changing the world.
Absolutely.
And they can't hide. They can't hide. They hate it.
Right.
They hate it so bad that they're that at the jail, they used to be able to see the people, right, that you're talking to. And now they have bulletproof glass, and that wasn't good enough, so they put tint over it, and that wasn't good enough, so now they put paper on the other side, so you can't look through it all.
They're not very transparent in
No,
Texas.
transparency is
Non-existent.
non-existent. All right.
Okay, guys, I'm going to end it right now. Almost out of battery power.
Love you guys.
Take it easy. See you later.
Fuck the police.
That was excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. I didn't have many people watching live, but
It goes through.
it goes through.